What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Matt Stingray. Thanks for checking in to the Rock the Watch channel. Guys, today we're going to do a full review of my Tudor Black Bay. Let's rock this watch. In 1926, Hans Wilsdorf created the Tudor brand with the intent to offer a more affordable alternative to Rolex. I have heard Tudor watches referred to as the poor man's Rolex or Rolex's little brother. However, in 2009, when Tudor began a major product relaunch, things changed, and in the last couple of years, Tudor has regained some of its former glory. Let's take a look at some of its specs and features and go over some of the things that I like, some of the things I dislike, and as with every mechanical device that's made by humans, it has its flaws. It's not perfect. So let's take a look at a Tudor Black Bay. All right, guys, here it is. So this is my Tudor Heritage Black Bay, as you can see, with the red bezel. I went with red. I'm kind of on a red watch kick. This one, I was really looking at, like a lot of people, for a Black Bay 58. I was afraid the 58 might be a little bit too small, and it's just kind of plain black. I like a little bit of color and pop to my watches. I don't think I own a completely black watch with a black face, black bezel, all that kind of stuff. So I like a little bit of pop and stuff on my watches. So here it is. This is, as you can see, getting all them fingerprints right there. So if you don't know how I do on my channel, I do an initial unboxing, which I have done on this watch. I'll put a link to that down below. And then I rock it for a month or so, because that is what we do here at Rock the Watch channel. We rock watches. And that is the phase that this watch has been in the last month or so. Let me get some of that. That's one of the problems with highly polished watches, is they pick up all the fingerprints and stuff, but that's okay. So we have come to the end of that rocking phase, and it is time to give the verdict on the Tudor Black Bay. Do I like this watch? Yes. I think this is a beautiful watch. Big fan of this watch. So let's go over some of the specs and features, and then I'll give you the opinion of this watch and some of the things I don't like, and then we'll close it on out. Yeah, it's nice looking. So this has a case diameter of 41 millimeters, case thickness of 15 millimeters. Its lug to lug is 50 millimeters. Its lug width is 22 millimeters. It has a screw down crown, which is 8 millimeters, which is a great size. If you guys have not grabbed larger crowns, then you know what you're missing with those little tiny things trying to grab it. Now, this is a beautiful crown. It has a signed with the Tudor, as you can see there, the Tudor rose or Tudor flower. It's signed, screw down crown. Very smooth. I dig the little red accent right there. This is, I've also been on a no lug case kick lately. I like the cases without any, not lugs, I'm sorry, any crown guards. I'm liking the cases a lot lately without crown guards. I've been on a kick with that lately. This has a screw down case back, which is not, some of them are decorated, highly decorated, and got information and stuff on the back. This one really doesn't have too much, and that's kind of a, that's one of the dings I'm going to go over. So it basically says Tudor manufacturer, caliber MT5602, and then it has the shield, and it just repeats it right there again. So this does have a 60 click unidirectional rotating bezel, which is very solid, very easy to grip, very positive clicks, no back play whatsoever. It does have an aluminum bezel, aluminum bezel insert with a loom pip at the 12. I'll roll in a loom shot right here. So as you can see on the dial, it's got a black dial, applied indices, gold tone, snowflake hands. I really dig the second hand. Look at that, the diamond on that second hand. It's very, very cool looking. It has a chapter ring around the outside for minute indicators. It's got a double domed sapphire crystal. You can see a pronounced step right there, and then it's just slightly domed. Okay, it has, the case is brushed on the top, and as you've seen, they're highly polished, and I'll wipe this off for you. And you can tell I think it's coming right up on a month, maybe a little past a month, and I've been rocking it, and you can already see there's a ding there. So you could tell I've been rocking this sucker. There's some light scratches there. If you look at the unboxing video that I put in the description down below, I put a link in the description down below. This comes with plastic covering on it, so there were no scratches on there. And you can see I got some, I don't know if it's picking it up on this side, some light, yep, there it is, vertical scratching right there. You can see on the bracelet, on the end link right there, some rubbing from it folding over like that. So the dial, you have the Tudor shield. It says Tudor Genève, 200 meters, 660 feet. That's its water resistance rating. This is a COSC certified chronometer. It says chronometer officially certified. Okay, this is powered by the in-house MT5602 movement. It's 25 joules. It's hacking and hand winding. It's 28,800 BPH. It has a 70-hour power reserve, a silicone balance spring, and like I stated before, it is hacking and hand winding. Let's check that. Let's pull it all the way out. Boop. There it goes. It stops. It winds beautifully. Let's see if we can get, the microphone can pick it up. Maybe not. It's very quiet, very smooth. It's beautiful. One of the other things I'll say about this crown is on some lower end watches, you'll have what they call, you have to give it like a little bit of a back turn to catch it. So you'll push it in, do a little bit of a back turn so you don't cross thread the crown on certain lower end screw down crowns. This one, the Omega, some of the higher end luxury watches, you just push in and turn and boom, it catches. There's no, and it screws down solid. The bracelet is full brushed bracelet, 22 millimeters at the top, tapers down to 18 millimeters at the bottom. back up to 20 on the clasp. It is Tudor's rivet style bracelet. It's polished on the sides, as you can see. It's polished on the sides, highly polished, and it has the rivet pattern. Some people, they'll hit it for that. I kind of dig it. I think it's kind of cool. I think it's a little bit different styling than everything else that is out there. So coming down to the milled clasp, the 20 millimeter milled clasp, if you don't notice it, there's a little Easter egg right there. Signed Tudor. It has security fold over, and if you can see it, if not, I'll try to, if you can't see it, I'll roll in some, it's kind of dirty. See, I wear my watches. It has ceramic ball bearings. See me push that in as part of the security clasp, security fold over, and it's on the inside there too. See it right there? So it's got ceramic ball bearings that hold it in. It's very positive, very smooth. Also, there's another Easter egg right there. It is clearly a milled clasp, highly polished, says Tudor Genève and steel inox. It's very, very nice. So it has, before I forget, it does have solid end links. Obviously it better for this price. So I stated in the unboxing video that I bought this from Joma Shop, and I did, and this is not a sponsored video. I paid, I think with shipping, it was $28 something. They were having a deal. So I went to an AD to look at these. They wanted $3,800 plus tax. So I would have been $4,000 out the door for this watch. I said, nah, let me take a look around, especially if I could get, if I'll go to the AD for certain watches. For my very first luxury watch, my Omega Seamaster, which I happen to have right here with the gray wave dial, I did an unboxing early on my channel of this watch. This is just an amazing watch. I'm going to do a 6-month review on here, but I'm going to show you some design differences that I think that I like about this watch, which they should have done for this one. I got this from the AD, and I paid a lot of money for it. After that, I said, well, if I can save myself $500, $1,000, I'll go to some of these trusted online dealers. And they wanted $38 at the store plus tax. I got this for $28 from Joma Shop. So I can't, it's over $1,000. How do you justify $1,000 more? Because you walk in there and they might give you a glass of champagne. I'll go buy a $200 bottle of Dom Perignon and still save $800. You know what I mean? So I got this online, and that's the way I think I'm going to end up buying my future luxury watches. Unfortunately, if you follow any of the watch culture, any of the news, that's the way it's all shifting anyway. I think there is something very cool about physically walking into a brick and mortar store and handling the watches and putting them on your wrist and just going through the whole thing. But for $1,000, I bought this, and then I can buy a whole nother $1,000 watch or 2 or 3 watches for that $1,000. It just doesn't make sense monetarily. So what are some of the things I'm not too jazzed about with this watch? You see me turning it. The bezel. The bezel is awesome. The bezel feel is awesome. The clicks are solid. Turns beautifully. Aluminum. So according to my research, everything I've looked up online, this has an aluminum bezel insert. That's not, Seamaster ceramic. Kind of a fan of ceramic. Yeah, aluminum. Okay. The thickness, the big slab sides that are shiny, as you can see, look at, it just picks up all the scratches, all the fingerprints. I could wipe it off right here. and it'll be back on there in 5 minutes. It picks up scratches. Look at that right there. You see that? Picks up scratches so quick. And like I said, that's with any watch that's highly polished. Right here, and I know this is not a mistake. I know it's the way it's designed because they're all evenly spaced on the watch. They're all perfectly evenly spaced. But there's a little lip right here. See, I'm catching it with my thumbnail. There's a little lip. They could have machined a very slight bevel there and polished it. If they didn't even want to polish it, they didn't have to. They could have a slight bezel. I'll show you. I'm going to show you what I mean is look at the Seamaster. Okay? Look at the Seamaster right here. And this is a more pronounced one. But the Seamaster right here, they beveled this down and it smoothly flows into the bracelet. There is no, I can't catch my nail on here. It goes right up over the hump. Right up over the hump. They could have done something similar to that and made it flow better. As you can see, it just flows down into the bracelet. Here it's kind of a shelf. And I know a couple watches, lower end watches that have hollow end links, you'll get this just because they don't do the fitting correctly or the machining. So something else. Oh, I got another one. I'll show you a good example of this. Here is my Glycine Combat Sub, which if you've seen the channel, I did a video of this. I will put a link to this down below in the description. But look at that. Look how it's dirty, but look how it just is smooth all the way across. They could have done something similar to that. Now, of course, these are just my opinions on certain things I don't like on the styling. It's not a slam on the quality of the watch. The watch is beautiful and the movement's awesome. This is their first in-house movement. I guess they've been using the ETA 2824s and this is the first in-house movement that they put in there. So another thing is, and this is some other watches, I have watches that do this too. Look at how you fold it in, how sharp it is. Now, when you wear it, it's wearing just like this. So you don't scrape yourself, but it's kind of like, again, a design choice, kind of like, why? That's a little bit sharp there. I don't understand why they went ahead and did that whole thing. But there it is, guys. Oh, almost forgot. It has, on the clasp below, it has 3 micro adjustments. So that's a lifesaver there too. That's pretty cool. You need at least a minimum of 3. More than 3 is a little bit, yeah, I'll enjoy more than 3. Less than 3, no way. You have to have at least 3. I mean, hook a brother up, man. People have completely different wrists and they need a little bit of adjustment. So let's get it on the wrist, see what it looks like, quick wrist shot, and then we'll close this video out. So what am I rocking today? Today I am rocking my Casio G-Shock. Yeah, buddy. I've been rocking this one a lot lately. I have an unending list of honeydews. If you go to my Instagram, which I'll put an Instagram link at the end of this video, you'll see me up on scaffolding and painting stuff. The wife has gotten me going crazy. So let's get this Tudor Black Bay on the wrist and see how it looks. There it is, guys. It's beautiful. Wrist roll. Tudor. So yeah, see, it does look a little bit tall at 15. So hey guys, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And as always, rock that watch.